I choose you, knowing there are still trails we must travel, knowing there are still mountains left to climb. I choose you always to be by my side, and I promise to be patient and not push you too hard to move to Utah.
That's so subtle.
Oh baby, hold me like it's the last time that you're gonna hold me for a while. Yeah, babe, you read my mind and know what I like. When I take you dancing and spin you around me, you pull my body in so tight. Yeah, babe, you read my mind and know what I like. I wake up, bless each day, thank God I found you. Something about you. There ain't never gonna be such a good, good girl that can love me all through the night, and that's what I like. Yeah. Come on, boys. Oh, I like that. Sounds good to me. Alright. Little touch and little teasing. Girl, you know just what I'm needing. Kiss my neck each time you squeeze me. Baby, notice how to please me. So, babe, let's take our time, 'cause we got all night. And I got one last question. What you like? What you like? 'Cause it's what I like. What I like. What I like. What you like. Yeah, what I like. Fix your hair when you leave. Lick your lips and you leave. Kiss my cheek and you
Finally had some time to sit around and settle down and think about my life.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. These covenants and promises you make today are not easy, but they're going to be worth it. Your marriage can be the most satisfying and bring the most joy in your life you'll ever experience until you have children, and it gets even better. Strive to do acts of service for each other daily. Be each other's best friend. Find things you like to do together and then just do them. So quickly, keep in mind 3 ideals that contribute to your happiness after this ceremony's over. And by the way, these are do as I suggest, not as I do. Okay, just disclaimer there. First is loyalty. Be completely loyal to each other at all times and all places. Self-control.
Don't tell him his feelings are stupid.
Never say that.
Or I'm a sissy.
Or he's a sissy.
And then talk and the listening part. Third is courtesy. Brings an element of refinement in the home.
Caitlin, from the moment I met you, I always knew you were special. You're kind, you're funny, smart, and beautiful inside and out. Over the years, we've grown a lot, not just as individuals, but together. And the best part of this life that we've started to build is that it's only the beginning. There's no one I'd rather have by my side. You have this ability to make time lose track of itself. And now I don't mean that because you're always late to everything. When I'm with you, there are moments where you just lose track of time. You forget all the worries, the other things going on in life, almost as if time stops for a while. And you realize it's the place where you want to be. There's a saying that says sometimes home isn't a place, it's a person. I remember when we first started dating, there was no amount of time spent together that was ever enough. But today, we can start with forever. I promise to always support you, even when you decide to buy everything on Amazon, to always be patient, even when it takes you 5 hours to get ready and you change your outfit for the 100th time. But most of all, I promise to love you through all the good days and the bad.
Okay, Brad. It's finally here after postponing just a few times. But at least we have some good stories to tell later on. Dr. Seuss says that when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. And I think that's the perfect way to describe our relationship. You are my perfect match in every way. You bring me back down to earth when my head's in space. You make me laugh all the time, especially when I need it. You quote the same movies as me and make the same terrible jokes as I do. Life is never perfect, but I can promise that I will choose you again and again at the start and finish of every single day. No matter the season, no matter the year, I choose you to struggle and succeed with, to fight and make up with, to love and grow old with. I choose you, knowing there are still trails we must travel, knowing there are still mountains left to climb. I choose you always to be by my side.
The tradition of the ring as a symbol of eternity, having no beginning or end. The Egyptians wore a ring like we do today on the third finger of the left hand because they believed that the vein of the finger traveled directly from the heart, but it's connected. Wedding rings have been worn in many cultures, and while the traditions may vary slightly, the sentiment and the meaning to love and treasure one another forever remains constant. Brad David Achanzar, do you take Caitlin Weiser as your lawfully wedded wife, and that you will love, honor, and cherish her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Caitlin Weiser, do you take David Achanzar as your lawfully wedded husband, and that you will love, honor, and cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By virtue of the legal authority vested in me by the great state of Utah, I pronounce you, Brad David Achanzar and Caitlin Weiser, husband and wife. You may kiss, and I'm going to get out of the way.